Hello, everybody. It's Friday, June 20th at 3:11 in the afternoon. um, I'm really tired. I'm exhausted. Um, Still reeling in the loss of Drew. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. Because I mean, yeah, I'm glad. I'm really grateful and I'm really glad, and it warms my heart to know what he's been made to be known for. You know, his legacy was love. And they did an article in the Times-Picayune down in New Orleans about Drew and his love thing. And I'm really happy about that. That's really cool. I was just there. You know, I was there when it was just a flag. It started off. I mean, really, actually started off as a template, like I said, that he spray painted on a bridge. But I think it's still there. I think they said in the article it's still there. I don't know. Anyways, the other thing was we had a flag, a love flag. We put it on a big, like, fishing rod, you know, made out of bamboo. You know, those really long ones, like 20 feet long. And then, you know, for the jazz fest and festivals, you had tens of thousands of people all together. So it was hard to find one another in these mobs, you know, in between shows. And there was like 5, 6 rock shows going on at the same time all day long for a couple of weeks. I mean, all summer long somewhere. I don't know. Anyways, we had this big rod with the word love on it so everybody could find us, you know, our family of love. We were the family of love, the love family. And it was an easy way for us to find each other with that flag. You know, you just look out over the sea of people and find the love flag, and there you go. There we were. Okay, so there's a truth that wasn't written about. They also brought up the guy that they said helped bring a voice to it, and he's the one that actually tried to take ownership of it and sue Drew, and was taken into court, and he lost because it was if you know me, you know where this all came from. And this guy had no ground to stand on whatsoever because I was unknown. Anyways, he, you know, Drew allowed him to be the front man and help him out. And he was a photographer, so he did his book, and it had the love signs in pictures in this book. It was like a, you know, coffee table book, you know, kind of thing, with pictures of where the love sign was all over the city. And he put it together. And you know, and that was really cool too. So, Drew gave me a copy of that, of course, and everything, and kept me up on what was happening with everything. I kind of broadcasted what was going to happen at the conception of this back in the early 90s. I broadcasted everything that would happen if we went forward with this plan. And sure enough, everything happened the way I said it would happen. Not too hard to figure out. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just glad that that's what he's remembered for, because that's, to me, that's who he was. That's who we are. That was the lesson, you know. Who came up with it first, or who, whatever, doesn't matter. It just matters that it got out there and we did something with it. And something with it every day, you know what I mean? So I've got it in my YouTube videos every time I make one. Just to remind people where I'm coming from, who I am, and where I'm going. Boy, I'm drinking my protein, and I'm gonna have to quit on that one. But I tried to give it the old college try. He was only 26. I'm 23. Or he was only, 26. He wishes. He was only 56. I'm 53. So my other friends, well, heck, they were younger than me. So many people that I've lost were younger than me. Too many, and not, I don't know, it's just, so I'm really upset about all that, and like just losing Preacher, you know, he would be my rock right now, you know, he'd be right here, be right with me. I could hug on him. He'd hug back, you know. He'd make me feel okay, ground me out, you know. He's gone. Now, one of my most dear confidants, my most trusted and dearest of all friends, all my existence is now gone. Way too soon. You know, my dad's 83. He's got an older brother, you know, like. Anyways, I miss him. Like, you know, you do, you miss having to be able to give him a call and just shoot the shit, you know. But we did a heck of a lot more than that. That's for sure. A lot more than that. It was our calling, you know, our birthright. It was our genetic makeup. We were love, and we were to spread the love. And I don't know, keep it as simple as possible, but I'm going to continue, and I always have, whether anybody knows some of the stories. I have my own story, you know. I was born love. When Drew met me, he knew I was love. You know, everybody did. Everybody did. I wasn't trying to be, I was love. And I still am. So, and a lot of things and a lot of people have tried to change that since before my birth and after my birth and during my childhood and, you know, my young adulthood and adulthood, you know, trying to just take that away from me, and there's nothing, no way, no how. So I'm going to continue to stand for love and push love. The love revolution. It's mine, my revolution. It's mine now. It's already been mine, for myself, for my own self. I mean, this is my own channel, right? That's my own sign there. So I'm just pushing. And it's not, that's not, I don't own that, that word, or I don't own that feeling or that phrase or the definition or anything like that. I just saying that I'm going to push that. And it's just simple and easy. And if we could just be loving to ourselves and love one another a little better and not argue, get along, try to figure out ways to get along and start arguing and dividing, like uniting, no matter what, still keeping your identity, but uniting anyway, because we the people, made an incredible change when we all stood up at once. And that's what we got to continue to keep doing and do, to make change happen. Good change. Good change. Not bad. For everyone. All right. So enough of all that stuff. I don't know why I'm getting into that. We had this love thing, and it just meant so much to us. And now it's just me and everybody that he inspired on his own, which was a lot. And I'm really proud of him for doing that. That's amazing and awesome and incredible. And I always told that to him and all the time. But I'm going to continue to, affect people that I know with love in a loving way, unconditionally. And just keep doing that, Be the love I want to see in the world. As long as I can, right? Because physically, we got the results back from my shoulder, and a lot of things are bad. Man, oh man, oh man. I've got a consultation on Monday with the surgeon, Monday morning, 8 o'clock. So that's good. They got that in as fast as possible because there's some really bad stuff going on in my right shoulder here. Some really bad stuff. It's worse than I thought. It's worse than I thought. I mean, the rotator cuff, yes. Rotator cuff injury, yes. Rotator cuff fraying and spurs, yeah. All that fraying on interior and exterior, completely tore up. But also fluid in the marrow. And also the tendon, every time I reach my arm out and try to reach up something like that, I tear this tendon more. I actually tear it, and that's why it hurts so much, and I'm sitting here in 11 pain. I can't talk when I go to reach up for something because I'm actually tearing this tendon. So the same tendon that went up and around over here, they put in here and lashed, they have to do the same thing to this one too. So they're gonna have to do that surgery, which that they did that, and the rotator cuff surgery, two in one. And I heard the rotator cuff surgery was really bad and takes a long time to recover from. It is very painful and agonizing, and and that's just coming from the surgeon, and he's a friend of mine, so he wasn't, trying to scare me or anything. He's just being real. So I'm not looking forward to it. But then I'm finding out that not only that, the same tendon that goes down is being torn. Like I could tear it more just by reaching. So don't reach for anything. It hurts all the way down to my fingertips. It's tingling, like I'm losing feeling because it hurts so bad, but it goes all the way up to my shoulder. Hurts so bad, and my neck, it hurts so bad. My neck, all the way to my skull is just hard as a rock. Hard as a rock. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Everything. It makes me nauseous. I love you guys. I'm glad God, or the still small voice inside of me told me to do this. It got really, really loud until I just had to follow and make this YouTube channel, whether I liked it or not. And I didn't want to, but now I see it had a bigger meaning than anything. I don't have, it just had a bigger meaning, and it's gonna mean a lot more to the people I love than I can ever imagine. So I'm really grateful for that, because I love them with all my heart, all my soul, all my being. Sorry. I've been doing a lot of crying. My eyes are just burning, but I gotta tell you how important you guys are, and I know there's some people out there that are watching. And they mean more to me than life itself. My son means more to me than life itself. Always has, always will. All my respect and all my love, life and light. Hopefully all my knowledge and wisdom and guidance. Humility. Humbly. Not egotistically, not righteously, understandingly. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. And peacefully, calmly, tender-hearted, tender kindness, soft-spoken. That's me. To Cindy, to her girls, to Casey's mom, Cindy's ex-husband, I love him. He's a good man. He's got a great heart. The girls, I just love them as my own, as I should. But, there's my family, my brothers and sisters, who I love with all my heart. My dad, who I worked really hard with to get over those father-son issues, you know. Took us over a year getting together every day, and we're really proud of ourselves because we're on top of the mountain looking down, and that's a really cool place to be. My phone just went off. If it does that on purpose. I can never figure these things out. I wish I could.
3:31 p.m.
I just figured it out. All right. Anyways, everyone I love, my cousins, you know, I got a really good family. And I got really great friends, best friends. Everybody means the world to me. Anybody that knows me intimately knows that you mean the world to me. And I hope by seeing and watching all these videos I've made that you know that people mean the world to me. That life is sacred and special, and there are no ordinary moments. Nothing happens by chance. And you know, life is to be lived to the fullest, you know, and to help one another live life to the fullest, and to watch out for one another and keep each other safe, and ourselves, you know, love ourselves and each other, and have fun, play, and be happy every day. Take care of yourselves and each other, and you know, carpe diem, carpe diem. Just make your life matter. Make it matter for good. And if you have the capacity to do good, you should. And come from a foundation of love and strength, and not fear and loathing, but from love, and also from authenticity, you know, being authentic. Love and authenticity. Be that in every way, and come and then have that be your foundation. That's what my foundation is love and authenticity. Everything else falls in line. Trust and honesty, and hopefully long life. All right, I'm gonna go 3:34. I'm gonna go lay down, to be honest with you. Cindy's doing things I wish I could. She's mowing the grass and weed eating and cutting the bushes, all the stuff that I used to do. At least I got all the great tools for her to use, but that was my job. I can't sit anymore. I gotta go lay down. Love is to be shared. It's free. Who cares who made it? You know, it can't, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. And nobody can take credit for it, you know. But the one who made us, right? Who sustains us. I'm just gonna help her along if I can. Fan the flames of love in each other's hearts, and my own. I love you guys. I pray for you guys. All good things. All good and just and wonderful. And may your paths be made straight. And all your dreams come true. And that you get to live your dreams. I really believe that. And I really I really do pray that for you guys. And I really do, intend that for you guys. That's my intention for you guys, to live your dreams, Live your dreams. Dream far and big. And go live them. Have fun doing it. Send me a postcard. All right. I love you guys. Until next time. Peace.